Someone betrayed you, disrespected you, talked behind your back, and your first instinct? To fire back, to defend yourself, to make them understand how wrong they are. But what if I told you that saying nothing is the most devastating response you could give? Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man in Rome, once wrote, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." Today, I'm going to show you why staying silent is the most powerful form of revenge, why your non-reaction will haunt them far more than any words ever could, and why the people who wronged you will eventually come crawling back if you master this ancient Stoic principle. What I'm about to reveal goes against everything you've been taught, but by the end of this video, you'll understand why silence isn't weakness, it's warfare. Let me tell you a story. Picture this. You're in a meeting. A colleague takes credit for your work. Everyone's looking at you, expecting you to explode, to call them out, to fight for what's yours. But you don't. You stay completely silent. You don't defend yourself. You don't argue. You simply observe. Here's what happens next, and this is where it gets interesting. Your colleague starts talking faster, filling the silence, over-explaining, getting nervous. Because silence creates a vacuum, and people instinctively rush to fill it, often exposing themselves in the process. The Stoics understood something profound. Words are cheap. Anyone can argue. Anyone can defend themselves. But silence? Silence requires supreme self-control, and self-control is power. Marcus Aurelius ruled the largest empire in the world. He had the authority to crush anyone who opposed him. Yet in his private journals, he wrote, "The best answer to anger is silence." Why would the most powerful man alive choose silence as his weapon? Because he knew, when you react, you give away your power. When you stay silent, you keep it all. Let me explain the psychology behind why silence is so devastating. When you stay silent after someone wrongs you, something fascinating happens in their mind. They expected a reaction. They prepared for your anger, your defense, your counterattack. But you give them nothing. And that silence, it becomes a mirror. They're forced to sit with their actions, to replay what they did, to wonder what you're thinking, what you're planning, whether you even care anymore. Here's the brutal truth. Your silence communicates something far more powerful than words ever could. It says, "You're not worth my energy. Dash. I'm above this. Dash. I don't need to prove anything to you. Your opinion doesn't define me." The Stoic philosopher Epictetus taught, "If someone speaks badly of you, consider whether what they say is true. If it is, correct yourself. If it isn't, laugh at them, or don't react at all. Think about the people who've wronged you. Do you remember the ones who screamed and argued? Probably not. But the ones who simply walked away and never looked back? They're burned into your memory. That's the power of silence. It's unforgettable. Now here's where the Stoic revenge gets beautifully poetic. When you stay silent and move forward with your life, something inevitable happens. They start to regret it. Not immediately. No, it takes time. But it always comes. They see you thriving. They see you unbothered. They see you succeeding without them. And suddenly, their conscience wakes up. They replay the situation differently now. They see their own behavior for what it was. And the guilt it eats at them. Let me share a real example. Marcus Aurelius had a general named Cassius who betrayed him. Cassius spread false rumors that Marcus was dead and declared himself emperor. When Marcus found out, his advisors urged him to march his armies and destroy Cassius. But Marcus refused. He chose diplomacy. He chose to remain calm. He wrote, "Adapt yourself to the environment in which your lot has been cast, and show true love to the people with whom destiny has surrounded you." Before Marcus could even respond, Cassius was assassinated by his own men. They realized they'd backed the wrong person. Marcus didn't need revenge. Reality provided it for him. This is what happens when you stay silent. You let the universe do the heavy lifting. You let their actions speak for themselves. You let time expose the truth. And when they come back, and they often do, you're no longer the person who needs their validation. Now let me be clear. Staying silent isn't about being passive. It's not about being a doormat. It's a strategic choice that requires massive inner strength. Here's how the Stoics practiced strategic silence. Step 1. Pause before you respond. When someone triggers you, count to 10. Take a deep breath. Ask yourself, will responding change anything, or will it just drain my energy? Marcus Aurelius wrote, "How much more harmful are the consequences of anger than the circumstances that aroused it?" The energy you would have used arguing, channel it into something productive. Your work, your health, your goals. Let your success be your statement. Seneca taught, "The best revenge is massive success." Step 3. Observe without judgment. Watch how people expose themselves when you don't react. Their true character emerges. Their insecurities surface. Your silence becomes a truth serum. Step 4. Detach from the outcome. This is the hardest part. Stop needing them to understand. Stop waiting for an apology. Stop expecting vindication. The Stoics called this amor fati, love of fate. Accept what happened and move forward without emotional attachment. When you master this, you become untouchable. Let me tell you what happens when you truly embrace strategic silence. You stop being reactive. You become calculated. You stop being emotional. You become rational. You stop being weak. You become powerful. People notice. They feel the shift. Suddenly, you're different. You're not playing the same game anymore. Here's what they'll experience. They'll text you. You won't respond immediately, or at all. They'll try to bait you into an argument. You'll remain unbothered. They'll spread more rumors. You'll be too busy succeeding to care. They'll wonder if you even think about them. The answer is no. And this drives them crazy. Because humans crave closure. They need to know they affected you. When you deny them that satisfaction, you take away their power completely. Marcus Aurelius faced countless enemies, betrayals, and criticisms. Yet he wrote, "Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been. Your silence is your choice, and that choice is your power. Here's the moment you've been waiting for. What do you do when they finally come back? Because they usually do. Once they see you've moved on. Once they realize you don't need them. once the regret becomes unbearable. They'll reach out with, "Dash, hey, can we talk? I've been thinking about what happened. I'm sorry, I was wrong." And here's where you have a choice. Option 1. Continue the silence. Sometimes the door should stay closed, not out of bitterness, but out of wisdom. Some people don't deserve a second chance. Your silence continues. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." If someone brings toxicity to your life, keeping them out isn't revenge, it's self-preservation. Option 2. Respond with grace. If the relationship is worth salvaging, you can respond. But notice something important. You're responding from a position of strength now, not weakness. You're not desperate for their approval. You're not emotional. You're calm. You're in control. The Stoic approach? Forgive, but don't forget. Be kind, but maintain boundaries. Give them a chance, but trust your instincts. Seneca wrote, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a person perfected without trials." Maybe their betrayal was the trial you needed to become stronger. Let me leave you with this. Silence isn't about being weak. It's about being wise. It's not about running away. It's about rising above. It's not about ignoring the problem. It's about transcending it. Marcus Aurelius ruled Rome during plagues, wars, and betrayals. He could have destroyed anyone who opposed him, but he chose a different path. He chose Stoic silence. He chose inner peace over external validation. And history remembers him as one of the wisest men who ever lived. Here's what I want you to remember. When someone wrongs you, you have a choice. You can react like everyone else, with anger, with arguments, with drama. Or you can respond like a Stoic, with silence, with dignity, with power. Your silence will teach them what your words never could. They wanted a reaction. Give them silence. They wanted your energy. Keep it for yourself. They wanted to see you break. Show them you're unbreakable. And when they finally understand what they lost, when the regret sets in, when they realize you've moved on without them, you won't even notice, because you'll be too busy building the life they're not invited to. That's the ultimate revenge. If this resonated with you, drop a comment below. Silence is power. And tell me about a time when staying silent was the best decision you ever made. Hit that subscribe button for more Stoic wisdom that actually transforms your life. And remember, the quieter you become, the louder your presence speaks. I'll see you in the next one. Stay silent, stay powerful, stay stoic.